up, y'all? Welcome to Sabrina Talks. I'm Sabrina if you're new. If you're not, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. Now today on Sabrina Talks, I kind of want to update an older video that I did and happens to be my most popular video, which is my ranking all of Ariana Grande songs. Now I did that video in like excitement and preparation for when AG6 came out, which was Positions, but since Positions is out and the deluxe version of Positions is also out, I figured I'd add Positions into my rankings, and then my rankings will be finally complete because I don't think Ariana's gonna be dropping any more music soon. This girl's engaged. Like, I'm sure she's gonna be laying off of music for a little bit. If you haven't seen the video where I ranked all of Ariana Grande songs pre-Positions, I suggest you go watch that. I don't think you have to necessarily watch that first, but if you want explanations for all of the songs that are already on my rankings, then you can go watch that video, or you can start with this video and then go watch it. I don't know. That's your decision, so I can't really tell you what to do, but hopefully you watch this video and that video. Also, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my laptop, which has the rankings, so Let's refresh on the categories on my tiers. So the first tier, the top tier, is Absolute Perfection. To me, that just means there's nothing I would change about this song. It's just so good. It's just perfect. Next tier is Fantastic. These songs are the songs that I absolutely love, but I feel like there's still something that's not giving it absolute perfection to me. Next category is It's a Bop. It's usually songs that are still in my top tier of songs that I like by Ariana Grande, but they're just not, absolute perfection or fantastic. Next tier is Cute, but it's not my favorite. Kind of self-explanatory. I think it's a cute song. I think Ariana sounds great in it. I can bop along to it. It's just not one of my favorite Ariana Grande songs. The next tier is, I'll listen. That's another, self-explanatory tier, but it's one of those songs where it's like, if it comes onto my shuffle, I'll listen to it because it's still a relatively good song. It's just not a song that I always remember that Ariana Grande has, or is something that I'll go out of my way to go listen to. And then the last tier is No Ma'am. That's a song that I'm not listening to. If it comes onto my shuffle, I'm skipping it. It's just something about the song just doesn't vibe with me. Alright, with all of that out the way, let's get into Positions, the deluxe tracks from Positions, and then a few other songs that I didn't mention from my last video. So, let's go. Looking at my tier from last video, you can see my Everything and Yours Truly, which are two of like my favorite Ariana Grande albums, are mostly centered around like my top tiers. You can see Thank You Next and Sweetener are kind of everywhere, as well as Dangerous Woman. They're kind of scattered all over the place. Most of her Christmas EPs are kind of like in the middle, and then there's a few handful that are just chilling in the No Ma'am. Getting into the songs off Positions now, let's start it off with Shut Up. This is a song that I had like a love-hate relationship with when I first heard it. I was like, this is gorgeous because Ariana's vocals, but something about it was just a little off for me. But it's still a song that I think is really cute. It's just not something I immediately go to. Next song is 3435. That is an absolute bop. Have you heard that song? Come on. That's just certified bop territory. Like, I got nothing else to say about it. Motive is the next song with Doja Cat. Another certified bop. First of all, Doja Cat always gives a level of bopness to a song. Always gives it a nice little groove that you kind of always want to dance to. But then, this little 70s kind of retro feel for Motive, absolute bop. Just like Magic, also a bop. It's just like a cute song that you just want to vibe out to. Like, I don't got much else to say about it. It's just so cute. Off the Table with The Weeknd. That's the song that goes right in Fantastic because, wow, it's just beautiful. Her and The Weeknd always tend to make really great songs, and Off the Table did not disappoint. It's not absolute perfection to me because there's still something missing in that song that I can't put my finger onto, but there's something that's not fully there for me, so it goes into Fantastic. I really enjoy 630. It's just not a song that's my favorite off of that album, or just in general with Ariana Grande songs. I think it's super cute and it's definitely like something I'd actively seek out. It's just not my favoriteest of favorites. Safety Net with Ty Dolla $ign, that's a song it's a bop. I think it's not as good as Off the Table. It gives you a little something different, which I appreciate. It's just the same way I think there's something missing in Off the Table for it to be absolute perfection. There's something missing in safety net that doesn't give me the full fantastic vibes. But you know what is absolute perfection? My hair. That song is perfect. I adore that song. It's one of my favorites off of Positions, as you can see, but it's just so good. It's everything I want Ariana to be, like this little jazzy, like singing in a speak easy kind of vibe she's singing, and there's like some saxophones, and then she's like whistle toning. Can this song get any better? I don't think so. It's absolute perfection. And right after that, what does My Hair lead into? Another song that is absolute perfection, and that is Nasty. Now I've seen plenty of people who try to act like Nasty is not all that hot. I don't know what y'all hearing, but y'all not hearing the right things, because Nasty is it. Nasty was one of my favorite songs last year because it gave me absolutely everything I ever needed in a song. It's great. It's perfect. You could fight me on that because I'm 10 toes down with believing Nasty is absolute perfection. Next song is West Side. That is another song that's just an absolute bop. When I first heard it, I didn't really like it too much. But as I've listened to the album more and more, it's definitely grown onto me to where I'm like, no, I actually really, really like this song. Love Language is the next song. That is a song that is just like with My Hair. I need this styling that Ariana Grande was doing for both those songs. I need it in another album because that's exactly what I need. The title track of the album, Positions, that's also a fantastic bop. Like, I think that was the perfect song for her to do a single with because it really encapsulated what the album was going to be, but in like a nice radio friendly version. So it's a bop. It's great. Obvious is another bop. This song is one of the songs I was drawn to when I first heard Positions because it's really cute. I really like the message that's like in the lyrics because she's like, hello, isn't it obvious that I love you? Like, come on now. Last song on like the standard album, which is POV. I mean, I think y'all already know where this is going. It's going in absolute perfection because I said so. This song, the meaning behind it, great. Ariana's vocals and the rhythm and the stylings, fantastic. Everything is just beautiful from this song. POV is definitely like a song that you would have maybe heard in like an older Ariana Grande album, but just elevated and more mature. Now we're getting into the deluxe tracks. So the first deluxe track is an interlude, which is called Someone Like You. It's an interlude, so there's not much to it. So it's not my favorite because it's just kind of there. Next song is Test Drive. I've listened to this song a couple of times because I really wanted to make sure I was feeling how I felt when I heard the songs. But it's just not connecting with me for some reason. So for Test Drive, it just goes in. I mean, I listened to it. It's not a bad song. I think it embodies kind of what Motive was going for. So I see why it might have not, made it to the actual album. But, it's a nice song. I'll listen to it if it comes up on shuffle, but I just won't actively seek it out. Next is the 3435 remix. This also goes in Cute But Not My Fave. I think I talked about it in one of my other videos where I also talked about like a bunch of new music that was released. I'll have it up in the cards and in my description. But it's okay. The next deluxe track is Worst Behavior. That, along with Test Drive, goes in. I'll listen to it. I think it's a nice sound. It gives me like kind of early 2000s, maybe late 90s, kind of JoJo-esque vibes. I think it could have used some more work or just been developed some more for me to really like it. The last deluxe track is Main Thing, and this goes in Cute But Not My Fave. It's definitely my favorite out of the deluxe tracks because I think it sounds the most like it belongs in Positions. I see why it's a deluxe track. It's not fully there, but where it was working with something. And I think that's kind of my vibe with all of the deluxe tracks. They seem to be deluxe for a reason because they just weren't good enough to be on the main album. And I think if they were developed some more and really like played around with and fleshed out some more, they'd all be really great. But since they are kind of left in this just kind of like rough draft kind of vibe, it's to me just not fully there for me. So that's how I feel about the deluxe tracks. I did 2 more songs that was not in my previous tier list, but I wanted to add for this tier list. The first one is Dance to This. This is the song that she collaborated with Troye Sivan. I think this is a fantastic bop. So it's gonna go in It's a Bop because it's just a nice fun song you wanna, you know, do a little dancing to. It's real cute. I love Troye Sivan, and I think him and Ariana really meld well on this song. The Good As Hell remix with Lizzo, that is the song that I think is really cute. I don't think it's better than the original Good As Hell. I think they should have just made their own song together instead of adding it onto Good As Hell. That's just my opinion. So that's about all of the songs that I want to add to this tier list. I am going to make some changes because I've listened to Ariana Grande obviously some more since the last time I did my tier list, and I want to put some different ones in different categories. So in my last tier list, I said I've never heard of Jason's song, so I put it in the no ma'am. I've actually listened to it now. It's okay. So Jason's song goes into I Mean I'll Listen. For some reason, I don't have a little square for Jason's song, but imagine that's going into I Mean I'll Listen. I also gave New Better / Forever Boy another chance. I think my issue with that song is I don't mind Forever Boy's like section of the song, but the New Better part rubs me the wrong way. So because I actually do kind of like Forever Boy, I'm gonna put it in I Mean I'll Listen because I actually sing along to like the Forever Boy part. The New Better part I just go and then I wait for Forever Boy to start. Oh, I forgot. Blaze also gets changed because I've been listening to Sweetener a lot lately, and I've actually grown to like Blaze. So before it was in I Mean I'll Listen, but now I actually think it's very cute and very boppable. So it's still not my favorite of all of Ariana Grande's songs. Snow in California also gets upgraded from I Mean I'll Listen to Cute But Not My Fave. I don't know why I put it in I Mean I'll Listen before, because I actually do really like that song. I think because I only really listen to it around Christmas time. I think I just be forgetting about it sometimes. That about wraps up my video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Check out my previous tier list video if you have not seen that already. Share this video with other Ariana Grande fans so we can all collectively argue about which is her best songs. Comment down below and let me know what other tiers I should do. I'm a big Gleek, so I could do a bunch of Glee songs. I can do a bunch of One Direction songs because I'm a big Directioner. Plenty of options for you to choose from. You can also let me know on social media. You can follow me on Twitter at Sabrina Talks 2. You can follow me on Instagram at Sabrina Talks 2. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Sabrina Talks 2. Now, I suggest you subscribe because I have more great content coming to you for March and for the rest of the year. My next video will most likely be me talking about To All the Boys I Loved Before series. After that will be Grammys week, so I'll be talking about the Grammys and what happened and the performances and who won and who didn't win and all of that jazz. So you might as well subscribe now so you don't miss my videos. Once again, thank you so much for watching. As always, please remember to be safe, be smart, be kind, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.